What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and we've got some more Scotch doubles for you. Let's jump right into this. I'm sure you've watched my last two videos. This is a continuation. Technically, we're still on the back side of the tournament, still fighting, trying to get into the money. But when you lose your first one, it's a lot of pool you got to play. So, Brett and I are hitting a pretty decent rhythm. We're playing pretty well together. But as I mentioned in the title, something to be said for experience, and we are playing Randy and Marnie, the Zimmermans, married couple, and let me tell you, they play pretty good together. They do. Fargo-wise, he's around my speed, like a 550. I think Marnie's around 470, maybe even almost 480 now. She's been making some big improvements the last couple of years. I've played them quite a few times with Michelle and and I honestly don't remember a time that we've really beaten them. They always get the better of us. They play great together. So, but I'm playing with Brett, hell of a good shot. So we're shooting pretty good, even though this is our first time playing Scotch with each other. So let's see what happens. So Randy broke and made a ball, but unfortunately left a nice little wall there for Marnie. So it's kind of a tricky shot. You can play safe, but you're almost guaranteed to put it somewhere where someone's going to shoot at it. So I don't not really sure I understand that move there, because it's not like the 9 was really in any kind of combo location anyway. But hey, everybody's got their own thought, their own method. So you know what? I can see the one. I'm gonna shoot at it. The question is, do I want to cut it to the corner? Do I want to try to back cut it? I mean, I think you're gonna get a little wild shooting to the side, unless I can hold this right there. Which, boy, howdy! I actually got a lot more speed control on that than I thought. I thought I was gonna be having to get thinner, which means the cue ball's gonna get even more wild. But oh well, not bad. Left him an easy 2. Don't you do it! Ah, good try, Brett. Good try, dude. He uh he played the right shot. I definitely would have took it to the corner. He couldn't really hit it much lighter. Let's be honest. I think barely fell, but it's just that kind of tricky angle. All right, ball in hand for Randy. What what to do with the 6 is the question. If it sneaks by the 9 to go the top right, that's your leave. And but man, it looks like it doesn't go. So realistically, your next leave is to try to pull back where you can cut it into this left side, but now you're really trying to leave for a thin angle. So it either it goes, or he was thinking combo the 9. Or I don't know, maybe he was thinking even play safe and just stun the 6 and get the cue ball to freeze up to the side of the 8. I don't know. See what old Marnie's got going here. Yeah, Marnie's a great shot though. She tried to place it where it sucked up to the 9. Not a terrible decision, but heck of a leave. Yeah, she just took down a major women's tournament in Sioux City, Iowa this year, last April, and let me tell you, it was a hell of a performance. Oof, just a hair hard. Trying to leave it behind the 7, just a little lighter, because then the cue's behind the 7, the 6 gets behind the 8. Ugh, just a hair too much. Double, triple check your angle. Go ahead, nice little stop shot, a little stun because of the angle, but I like it. leave her with just a natural shot. It's straight enough. I don't think you need to put some right to get around the 9. I think it should pretty well check up, but let's see here, because the angles you see on video aren't always the exact. It's not like I've got a perfect overhead cam. So yeah, she did have to go around a little bit. Ooh, just a little hard. Just a little hard. What to do? Yeah, it looks like it's far out enough. I would probably be cutting that side with some top right. Try to check it up. Then again, he might be looking at the bank. Because if you get your speed right, oh, that was a great shot. Yeah, the good thing with the bank is if you go a little tight, then the Z bank might stop mid table. If you get, again, you got to have good speed, and it works out like a really good 2-way. But you know what? When the bank works, shoot it, baby. That was a great shot, Randy. There you go. 1-0. 1-0 to them. All right, give me a good rack here. Gotta let them know we're here to play. Not here just let them steamroll. Oh, 7 ball. What you doing? Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. That's a really good break. It's. I mean, you can't really ask for much better spread than that. I mean, no real trouble. Just put a smooth little pop draw on this. Just bring a little further than it is. Marnie can just play a stop. If it happens to pull back just a hair, no big deal. Ideally, you want to stop it so when you shoot to the what would be the bottom right corner over here on yeah, see, she's looking at it. That way the cue ball will naturally come off the rail, leave an easy 4. You see that, like I said, they're smart players, so she's really trying to figure out where is it? Do I stop? Do I pull back? I would just stop it, because even if it happens to creep forward just a little bit, whatever. If it creeps back a little, not a big deal. Just need to put a little twist of right just in case. I just stop it. Use the whole pocket too. So these are coin op diamonds. They have a fairly wide pocket, like, you know, valleys or whatever, but they still have that diamond real deep shelf, so it's easy to hang a ball. Ooh, slow down, slow down. That should be pretty perfect. Other than the fact she's a shorter lady, so she might be having to bring out the old bridge on this guy. It looks like she's got enough angle she can just pop it and still get it to bounce out. Ah, yeah, she's good. Just center ball, just punch it. Beautiful. Guys, they're making this one look pretty easy. Good shot. Good shot. Even natural leaves. See, you notice the leaves that he's doing. He's thinking about it. He knows where he's putting it. Because now she just rolls this into the side, straight top English. Probably hit 2, maybe 2.5 diamonds away. And if you hit it soft, 7 goes in the side. You hit a little bit hard, 7 goes all the way down. Like, pretty much just make the 6 and you're pretty well good. Just don't scratch. It's the only thing you gotta think about. But I think it's full enough. Straight top, you should be more than fine. Oh, she put a lot more juice on that one than I would have. Could have hit that probably half as hard there, Marnie. But realistically, he can go either side, and that's why he's checking both. You know, what am I more comfortable with? What makes more sense for my shot? And just put a draw shot on either one. Like I would hit it to that bottom right from this angle. Oh, Randy. Boy, did he put some stank on that guy. All right, let's go, Brett. Nice medium to hard stroke. Just get through it. Put the ball in the hole. Little bit light. Little light. But it cuts. Double check my angle. Let's get this. Let's get on the board. There we go. 1-1. Dab it up. Get it. All right. I think Randy's breaking again. Looks like he's got a nice little purple heartbreaker, too. I mean, I was getting ready to critique because you notice his break. You know, let's back up just a second. If you watch his break, he doesn't really have a lot of follow through. He just gives it a real firm punch, and the cue barely gets to the other side of the cue ball. I take all that back. I take that back. I was too busy watching something else. He drove straight through it. Never mind. My apologies, guys. But regardless, 4 on the break. I mean, you can't be mad at it. I think it's a bit of a back cut for the combo, which makes it tricky. So it's almost better just to hit it full and then let the top English push the 8 in or hit the 8 that way. But not a bad save. Not a bad save, Marnie. Because, I mean, I'm on the backside, so you can't cut it into the corner. 8's in the way, so I can't really play a safe real easily. Basically, I'm just going to try to pop it, get it around the 8, try to hold the cue, and don't. Yeah. Yeah, I was just a little off. Just a little off, guys. I need to figure out why my camera keeps flickering like that. I don't know why. I see it in my peripheral. I'm watching the table and I see this little flicker. I don't know what that is. It's not my computer. I'm showing 7.3% computer usage or CPU percentage. I mean, it ain't struggling. Who knows? Anywho, let's get back to pool. I mean, that was a terrible save, Todd. Tried just to punch it to get around the 8 and hold the cue, and all I did is hold the cue. Did not leave the 4 safe. Now Marnie has just make the 5. If it hits the 9, fine. If it gets around the 5, you just don't want to leave it behind the 9. So just a medium stroke. Just get around the 9 just a little so you can see the 7, and that's the rack. It's not that hard. But you see, they're both really good at doing that right there. Stop, take a look at your angle, and fire. Ooh, shit, that hit that a little hard. Kind of in a bad spot because that's real thin to back cut it. Not saying it's not makeable, but you got to be careful where the cue ball's going. Otherwise, you can't bank it to the top left because the 9's in the way and very high scratch possibility. Try to cut it. Got to control it. So he's going to probably back cut it. Yeah. Can't blame him. I mean, that was the shot. All right, Brett. Take your time, buddy. Let's go up on this one. Let's get this guy. Good shot. Good shot. So just spin around to the other side. Ooh, might be a little light. Might be a little light. Ooh, watch out, guys. We got Lightning McQueen still in the building. He's not even in sport mode, so he ain't running anywhere. Just easy back cut. Don't even have to worry about your leave. Cue ball's not going to scratch. Oh, Brett. That one hurt the soul. I need to be a little more power, get him a little off the rail for just a little straighter, a little more comfort, really. I'm still going to put that one on me. We gave him one, guys. That was me. That was on me. But we get the break. I'm going to rack my own here. Let's smash this. Let's get it. Come on. Boom. Good powerful break. Where's the cue ball? Made something. Made the 3 ball. Brett can see the 1. Just got to get it back down table. Top. Maybe just a slight bit of right. Ooh, bounce off the 6. Bounce off the 6. That'll work. At least I can see it. Oh, the shot hurts me. Oh, the shot hurts. I've talked about this safe a couple different times in matches, and this is nasty. Look at this 4 ball. Look at that 4 ball. Froze the 4 ball. But the 2 had to drop. Ah! I need to watch that again. I know it hurts. I know this hurts, but this is for me. 'Cause, I mean, how do you hit this a little wider but still get the cue ball where you want it? Because that bank just perfect. I wanted it to be a little wide. I thought it was going to be, more 2 diamonds up. So it missed entirely and then freeze there. Yeah, that was such a good self-save. All right, straight left. Spin it. Spin it. Ooh, need to be a little harder. I really hope I'm not trying to give him pointers on something right there because you saw what I did. I saved my own partner, guys. And it wasn't even like I was trying to. It's not like I intended to bank it and then, oops, I missed. Oh, that was a good shot, Randy. Oh, guys, that 2 ball safe is one hurts my soul. So now Marnie just needs to put a smooth draw. Just pull straight back to leave an angle. But the 6 goes by the 8 all day. Oh, don't get straight. Don't get straight. Little straight. But still not bad. He can still just pull back. Still should have an angle to be able to bounce it out. Yeah, I think he kind of jumped up a little bit on that one if you saw, but still got back where he wanted. Not a big deal. All she has to do is just cut it. Let the cue ball go left, right. Pretty much sit right back where it's at. That should be 3-1, guys. Off a nasty self-save. Get off the rail. Good shot, Marnie. And then that's 3-1. It's not good, guys. It's not good. It's not what you want to do. You can definitely tell we don't have the same swagger as we did in the last couple matches. And if you watch my last match, again, I'm not trying to harp like I did because I know it probably got annoying in the last video, but those two railbirds are still sitting over there just complaining on every time we make a shot, laughing at our mistakes, just being terrible sports. So it got in our heads. It's hard to play a good team when you got railbirds chirping, but it is what it is. Now this is a tricky spot. You need to do a push realistically, because even if you try to thin cut off or thin slice off the one, if you hit too thick, it's going to bounce out, leave it as a duck. This is a tough spot. Yeah, she hit that too thick. Ooh, real bad. 6 ball helping us out. Oh, Todd, what are you doing? Did I just seriously try to point to leave that short a window with terrible form? Laying on the table? Yeah, well, don't point there, Todd. What are you doing? Leave yourself more of a comfortable angle. I should have just put the cue ball closer to the rail, straight top English, and then play the cue ball a little bit more towards that 6. Sure, you're not trying to get towards the side, but at least go that side, because then the 3 goes to that top right. Ooh, sit right there. Sit right there. Brett, thank you for saving my bacon. Thank you for playing a very good safe. I love it. That's good pool right there. That's good pool. Making the guy think. I probably should have sped this part up, huh? Looked like he froze when he was chalk and then just sat there and then went back to it. So he played an intentional safe, trying to make it hard. I think he hit too hard because he wasn't trying to get the 4 off the rail. He's trying to leave it where it's a little more difficult. But it's just a hair off, so I can make it, just give a slight bit of breathing room. And let's see what Brett has. Can't quite tell where rolling shots can go towards the 9. You don't really want to do that. Probably just stun to the side rail. Stun right into the 8. That's a great shot. That is a great shot, Brett. Now I can just smooth roll. Smooth roll, Todd. Ooh, a little more. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Because it's got enough angle. Oh, drop something. It's got enough angle that just straight top English. Cue ball is going to hit that side rail. Come right over to the right side of the 7. Just top and make it. Nice firm stroke. That's good stuff right there. Little straight, so just going to draw straight back, give a little bit of breathing room. I put a little bit of low left, so when it drew into the rail, it kind of pulled it out a little bit. So now it just has a stop shot. Don't even worry about anything. Just stop it. Guys, let's go. This is good stuff. There we go. All right. 2-3. We're still fighting. Still fighting. A little bit of trouble getting a good rack here. Can't question my follow through on my break, can you? Or my tip hit almost mid table. Unfortunately, dry with what looks to be a fairly easy combo. Looks pretty straight. Just ignore the 2 ball. Just try to make the 1 top English, and you should leave yourself with a 1 up into the top right. Look at that. Good shot, Randy. Like I said, man, these guys they play all the time. They play singles quite a bit. They play Scotch doubles every time their handicaps allow. They're just good people. Super nice. Always cheering on fellow local guys. Oh, what are you doing, Marnie? She might have hit the restroom. Gotta take a TV timeout. Who knows what I'm talking about? So she's got a little bit of an angle, so it should just slide over. Ooh, not that bump on the 8. Got her. Because it looks like the 3 clears the 9, but that 8 just got in the game to our benefit. Never mind, Randy. Oh, man, I'm not even mad at that. That was a great shot. Good speed. Held it. Whew. Bravo, sir. Bravo. Question is, does the 5 clear the 9? Because if it does, stop shot the 4, stop shot the 5, 6 goes on the right side, 7 to the top left, bounce straight back out, 8 on the left side, 9. This is all but solved. Just got to stop it. Oh, Marnie. Okay. So she did stop it, but you got to make the ball. Oh, come on, lefty. I think we're getting a bridge, maybe. I didn't do too good of a editing job on this one. There's a few times I should have sped some of this up. I do apologize, guys. Not trying to waste your time. I know you're already watching fairly long videos of mine, and I do thank you. I hope you guys enjoy it. Seems to be getting a ton of good feedback, good comments, a lot of thumbs up, which always helps the algorithm. Ooh, sit right there. Had to get the extension. Little further than he wanted, but that's fine. Top, just a slight bit of left to get around. Make the ball. Ooh, Todd. Oh my God, that was too hard. Or not hard enough. Could have came off the rail, come down table. Little bit of overstroke on that one. But just make it. That's all you got to do here, Brett. Beautiful. That'll do. That will do. Check your line. Straight draw to the side rail. Probably going to end up having to take this right over here to the low left where I'm straddling now with my fat belly. Oh, why did I roll that? I must have thought I was going to hit it more full. All right. Give it just a slight bit of draw. Pop it to the head rail. Just leave him anywhere middle of the table. Too hard. She's a rolling. Ah, gotta love that Simonis cloth. It just rolls for days. Ooh, what am I doing? Trying to bank this on the side? Man. Bank that way too tight. That's two I've given them, guys. Excuse me. It's not even close to my bedtime yet. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I am back. And unfortunately, at this point in the match, I wasn't paying attention to my meters. Because this is the third video I've recorded today, as well as a few times using this microphone for work, Teams calls, and all that kind of fun stuff, my lavalier mic died on me. So plug it in, grabbed a second one, got to get back at this. Anyway, so a little bit of transition. Let's get this going. But yeah, unfortunately, I did have to essentially record another almost 15, 20 minutes of video for nothing. But that's a fun part of making YouTube, you know? Trial and error, things to pay attention to. All right, regardless, they're up 4-2 on the hill. We got to make a pretty big comeback here. And they broke, left kind of a hard shot on the one, especially when you're trying to hold for the two. And yeah, this is where we are at. Let's get after it. I don't know if the video paused or what happened there, but all right, Marnie. Ooh. Ooh, just a hair too thin. Just a hair too thin. Good try, though. So I don't need to rip that much draw. Ooh, more, a little more. I think I'm like a eighth of a ball hooked. I hit that with too much draw. So the way it actually ripped, for lack of a better term, more towards the side, and that reverse angle ends up coming into the 12. If you hit that with a little less draw, it goes side to side, and then it's actually going past the 12 much easier. So, good stuff, Todd. Good leave. And unfortunately, we're can't see what happened because camera angle fail. But the good news is he hit the two, cue ball stood, and the two ball kind of wired up to that three ball for no benefit of his. So he's got to look at this. I really hope he's not looking at that two ball carom off the 12. I think he's trying to play, yeah, he's trying to play safe there. Oh, if that two would have stayed, that would have been great. The problem is that it was dead straight for the three to come back off that right rail, bump the two into open space. So I've got a couple options. I can stun off the two, or I think really probably I would the right move we just straight top English and then let him shoot the 3 into this left side. But yeah, I stunned it over. Fairly straight. I think there's a little bit of an angle. And looking at it, because we're done with the 30 minutes of free pool, so we're reusing stripes. I think that's a 10 down there he's trying to leave for. So straight top. Ooh, we hit it with top right. Oh, Brett. Hey, man, don't be mad. That was on me. That was my leave that left you that. Because he had to hit top to try to get the cue ball back down on this side of the table to see the 10. Unfortunately, when I stunned it, it stunned too far and forced him to have that angle. That's on me. See my hand pointing, trying to tell him something. I don't know what I'm telling him. Who knows? Yeah, you see, I think you want a little bit more angle than this. Just so you can just let the natural angle come straight back out. And that'll do right there. Smart move. Checking his leave. Because for where the 14 is, he needs to hit this 12, kind of looking 3 balls ahead. You got to hit the 12 with like a little bit of a stun run through. So it punches that 12 and then it rolls like a ball, maybe a ball and a half forward. So now you're on the far side of the tangent line. So when she cuts the 13 in this left side, gets the cue ball for a little better angle on that 14. See, he just did a straight stop shot. It didn't pull back on one hand, but it got real square. Benefit is it is a side pocket, so it's the widest possible pocket, which she might be able to, I think she does something with cheat in the pocket here. I mean, she's really having to think about this one. Like, okay, where do I want to, how do I really want to leave this? I think she's like looking like straight into the side and then leave a little to the right of the tangent line. So top English just rolls, comes off that side rail, goes up table. Ooh, punches it with some left. Ooh. Didn't get it where she wanted, but let's be honest, that's not terribly hard. Because I would hit this center pocket make, top with like just a little bit of left, like maybe one full tip max, and then zigzag the cue ball over. Oh, rip some left on that one. Oof. He ripped some left, and that put her in a bad spot. Because, man, that right there, I think technically it cuts. The problem, you could tell, oh, Marnie, she's a short girl. She might even be a hair shorter than me, which means that at that angle, got to get out the bridge. You got to hold the cue. You got to cut that thing thin, and as soon as you hit it, pull that bridge up so both of them get out of the way. And you want to make sure you still get a good stroke, and you're not like lifting and you're miscuing or topping it or something, because that's a tough spot. So because of that, I'm gonna kick to the side rail. I'm kicking to that right rail, coming back at it, and I've seen it too many times where people hit that with enough force that it hits that 15 dead straight, and then the cue ball just follows right with it. So there is a gap. You can see there is a slight bit of gap off the rail. So realistically, you're shooting more for the 2 rail. So you can still put a good confident stroke, but when it hits that side rail, now it's doing that a baby back cut on the 15. Takes all potential out of the way. Should be good. And oh, Marnie, just a hair off. I don't know if it was just the spin or maybe just the angle. Either way, that was she was barely off. That was a good try though. But you know what? I gave them two. They gave me one back. They're charitable people. Super nice. I don't think they wanted to, but hey, I didn't want to give them two, and I did. Uh, Ramos coming over, asking, what are you guys racing to? I'm like, racing to 5? Apparently, he thought we were doing 4 on the backside. Well, his flyer says 5-5, and he never made an announcement during the tournament or during Calcutta that's a race to 4. I didn't know. Pretty much every match we've had's been on the backside, so we kept playing to 4. Oh well. I'm not gonna just hand over the win now, saying they're already there. They're on the hill, but good break. A little bit of work with that 3-4 where it is, but just smooth shot here. Cut the 4. Oh no! Slow down. Slow down. Oh, just a hair too hard, Brett. Good try though. Just a little lighter gives me an angle that way I could have naturally just made it come right back over. But you know what? Gives me a chance to use Big Red. Badly. Use Big Red badly. It's a Predator Air Rush. That thing jumps so good. So easy. I changed the tip to a Horo White Storm. I think so. Yeah, the White Storm. And man, it jumps well. It holds spin a little bit better than the factory tip. But anyway, that's for another video. So, bad jump. The only good news is I left that 6 in kind of a tricky spot. Not sure if they can just cut that 3 off the 6. Oh man. Oh man, they got just a little more ball than a little more roll than they wanted. You take that back a quarter, not even a half ball. You can see that 3 all day. So I think here you just, I mean, for lack of a better term, take your medicine, go for the cross bank, which is a fairly thin shot. Hit it firm enough so the cue ball comes back up table. You could hit a little thicker. Ooh. Cue ball kind of got in the way and double kissed. Yeah, you could. I was thinking maybe hit it a little thicker. As long as the cue ball got out of the way, send that 3 towards the second diamond in the middle of the head rail. Cue ball comes back up. Nice little containing save. So, couple options here. The hard part is getting from the 3 to the 4 is tricky. So, I'm not sure I'd make it. I might try to play it safe and just stun the 3 off the side rail and before the side. Freeze that cue ball behind the 9. Hope for the best. Knowing my luck, like I did earlier, I'd make the 3 and freeze it. All right. Well, regardless, I got to reverse bank this, guys. Oh, good. Oh, couldn't have hit the 9. I just stroked that way too hard. I think I was frustrated. Man, I didn't need to hit that hard. So let's go, Brett. Oh, dang. Guys, it might be Saturday night, but banks are open. All right. Let's just cut this 6 nice and thin. Let the cue ball roll up table nice and easy. Oh, that's too hard. That's too hard. I already know it. Soon as I hit it, I could tell right there. That was too hard. I needed to put a decent enough stroke, don't get me wrong, because it had to come up table. I'm not trying to leave it 2 diamonds off the head rail and then leave them long. You don't want to do that. All right, well, you just did it. Do it again. Oh, that's wide. Ah, Brett, that is on me, buddy. Man, that was on me, buddy. Don't you feel bad. It was a great try, though. That was a great try. All right, let me get out of your way, Randy. Sorry, my fault. My bad. Guys, this might be all she wrote. We need to come back. Center pocket. Oh, that's a light. Oh, that is light, Randy. Okay. Man, that's a tricky spot. I mean, that's like 85-degree cut. That's a bank option. I think I'm going to bank that with top right. So that way the cue ball comes side rail, this side rail, and tries to get close to the head rail. And then if you miss the 9, it's going to go short. And then, kind of like I've said before, come off that side rail, try to leave it as close to the middle of the head rail as possible. Play a nice little two-way. That's why most pros, if you watch, when they bank or they make thin cuts like that, oh my! Marnie! Oh! You know what? I'm not even mad at that. That right there was a phenomenal paper cut. She threw just a hair bit of inside to keep it from scratching. Cut that thing beautifully, and I am okay with that. Don't get me wrong. In the moment, I'm like, oh my God, we're out of the tournament. But you know what? That was a fantastic shot. Good shot. Great cut. She needs to give Randy some hell on that one and be like, why are you leaving me that shot? He just understroked that A ball. He just needed to put about 10, 20% more power on it. She was easy. Said he made her work, and she brought out the scissors, and she drilled that shot. Man, that's beautiful. That's pool for you guys. I love it. So, like I said, there's something to be said about experience, and they have it. They've been playing together long. Can't do anything about it, man. Brett and I play fantastic together, but it's our first time. And I don't know. Maybe the Railbirds got to us because we definitely were not. We didn't have the same swagger that we did in the last couple matches. So, anyway, with that, Brett, thank you for playing. Thank you for answering my message on Facebook. If you ever see another 1050, I want to be your go-to. I think we could do really well. Let's make some money together. For all you watching, I hope you enjoyed this series. This is all the same night when I played the singles 9-ball, followed into the Scotch doubles. Unfortunately, neither of my first matches worked, but, you know, it is what it is. Thank you for watching as always. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, give me all that stuff. Come over to Facebook. I've got some cool things. We're talking about different patterns and, memes that are funny, pool related. But you should come over and check it out. Until then, I got some more videos coming. Don't you worry. See you then. Thanks, guys.